I think a lot of indie filmmakers don't really understand the importance of post-production sound design. I know I was one of them, particularly on my first film. Hi, I'm Kathy Carey. I'm a filmmaker, and I'm talking about my film, Reflections of a Life. So when I set out in post-production to work on the sound, I just knew virtually nothing about post-production sound. The mentor that I had worked with, who had taught me about filmmaking, had taught me nothing. The films that he had made were so low budget, he had done nothing. So I was kind of on my own, and I had to figure it out. I didn't know what I didn't know, and I was just lucky that I happened to know a guy socially who happened to do that for a living. I just got lucky. My husband and I happened to know this guy. His name was Charles Ballard. He was like, I do post-production sound. And we said, would you? And he said, well, I can't take it to the studio, but if you bring it to my house, I can work on it after hours at home. He looked at the film. There wasn't a lot that needed to be done. I think I told you earlier in the video that this film was shot mostly in one location with a couple of flashbacks. So the sound was pretty consistent, but there were a few scenes that needed a little evening out, a little bit of work. And he helped me do that. And he gave me some pointers about things to do in the future to help myself as a director with some sound issues that I had. And I was like, dude, you are my sound guy from now until forever. And when I get more budget, I will come to your studio and we'll do this like the right way. And so on my next film, I brought that to him, and I was fully intending to bring all my films to him. Unfortunately, while I was shooting my third film, he had a freak accident and passed away. I was devastated to lose my friend and to lose someone who was part of my filmmaking tribe. You know, as a filmmaker, you start to gather people around you that you love to work with and become your friends. So hold those people close. Tell them what you feel about them. If you want to see the film, half the proceeds go to support breast cancer research. And I'll be back.